just, traditional things. Want to welcome my social media family that are coming on, hopefully, very soon. And talk about, listen, I understand this, okay? Look, believe me, I got this. I got this. I understand. There was a reporter, Khashoggi, and I'm probably saying it wrong, that was a very world renowned, okay, um, reporter in the Middle East, killed. Um, and when Biden was running, President Biden was running, he was basically saying that whomever was responsible for this, should, get the death penalty or whatever. Come to find out, they recently found out that, are you ready for this? The king, the crown prince in Saudi Arabia has something to do with it, ordered it. The man was dismembered. So the journalist. So the family decided to bring a lawsuit against this, sitting prince. The United States blocked it, saying that you can't sue them. Now, I don't know if, in fact, this is something, according to them, this was something that goes way back, but as a precedent. But this is just, to me, like, what? I mean, come on. This kind of like unbelievable, okay? And I'm still just tripping on this because this woman's husband, okay, is murdered, dismembered, and the United States is saying, "Oh no, you can't do that." No, no. I understand the sensitivity of, this investigation. You don't want to piss Saudi Arabia off with what's going on now with Russia. But I'm kind of like, what's going on here? It is very disappointing, I know, to that family, that they're like, my loved one, my husband is gone, and now I can't even sue for something. I mean, and no, and then it wasn't that it was just um it wasn't that it was just somebody that was killed. You got the United States now saying, "Oh no, you can't sue them. You cannot sue and seek damages. We're talking about money. You can't do that." So what do we have to look at as far as what this family is concerned? His name is Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salam of Saudi Arabia. And basically, the Biden administration declared Thursday that Saudi Arabia Crown Prince should be considered immune from a lawsuit over his role in the killing of a United States-based journalist, a turnaround from Joe Biden's passionate campaign trail denunciation of Prince Mohammed bin Salam over the brutal slaying. Basically, what they're saying is that because he is a de facto as if, that's what de facto means, as if a ruler and recently named prime minister, it should shield him from a suit brought by the fiance of the slain Washington Post Jamal Khashoggi. Now, obviously, we know that this request is non-binding on the judge. It's not binding. But isn't that something that it was made? I mean, I get, and it's basically the State Department that weighed in on this, okay? I'm like, huh? That's a little bit much. That's a little bit much right there. Here again, we are doing separate, we having separate laws for separate types of people. Now, this man, this journalist, was not only killed, he dismembered. That's terrible. Okay. I mean, like, for real, dismembered. And so my thing is, like, for real, what do we, I mean, come on now. So they don't get nothing. And it's okay. It's like, okay, well, because he's the prime minister right now, you can't get nothing. So I'm really sorry. I feel for you, but it is what it is. Huh? So I don't know if that judge will consider it, but I'm going to say this. If I were a federal judge and I got a request like that, I would damn sure consider it because it came from the State Department. I'm just amazed. We have to have, and it seems almost as in America that we got separate laws for separate people, for separate things. This is amazing. But if they were being the devil's advocate to charge, or I mean, not to charge him, but to allow this suit, Saudi Arabia, sure enough, is going to get with Russia. And then it could be a diplomatic war. It could be more intense. What are your feelings about that? Do you believe that this fiance and the family should be able to recover and should hold him accountable? Or do you believe that it's simply something, well, you know what? Because of his position as a prime minister with immunity, he should not be held accountable. Very interesting how politics many times will come into play to make decisions, so people will make decisions about what they want to do. So call in at 313-778-7600, 313-778-7600. I couldn't believe that when I said that. I'm like, are you serious? Dead serious, okay? I'm like, and allegedly, they do have information that allegedly he was involved in that. And right now, as far as him standing trial, there is the United States does not have an extradition treaty with Saudi Arabia. So basically, for criminal, there's no way that they could bring him here. But basically, it was just one for damages, i.e., give us some money. But because they don't have an extradition treaty, they can't bring him in here. And there is direct evidence that he had him executed, allegedly, based on what the State Department information is. Lovely Love says exactly right is right, wrong is wrong, suffer the consequence. But it's the government, it's a hit and miss with justice. Drina Haven, good greetings, everyone. Erica Washington, yes, they should be able to recover for their loss. Truly a sad situation. You know, if there is no extradition that he could be brought to justice, which basically, based on this, they probably would not try to enforce, shouldn't you get some money? That's all that they're trying to recover damages. That's very interesting. And it's so amazing how the law can actually protect people of a different class and expose others in another class to greater culpability. And, like, what are we seeing now? And this is my take on it. Now that Donald Trump has officially declared that he is going to run for president, there is no way they are going to charge that man because it looks political. Appearances are everything. The feeling is that if they had wanted to charge him, they could have been charged him. They charge you and me. Now that he is running for elected office as the president, I believe that it would be a fatal mistake to charge him, because then it's all hell gonna break out. The voting is so close with Republican, Democrat, it could push it over. And as a result, the government doesn't want to take that chance. We'll be back with some more of Vonda's Court Unfiltered. Hang on, I got to upload something. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.